All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another collaboration beer, this time between the Equilibrium Brewery out of Middletown, New York, and the Throw Brewing Company, which is a contract brewery that is headquartered in Richmond, Virginia, and this is their 2020 vision. So they are calling this one a double IPA that comes in at 8.2% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 5 weeks old. So for the hops in this one, they're using Citra and Idaho 7, and then they are dry hopping this one with Citra, Strata, and Galaxy. So I think this is a pretty cool collaboration because I'm gonna edit that. We're gonna go because Short Throw is a contract brewery that was started by Brandon Tolbert, which is a brewer from the Richmond, Virginia area that worked at like The Answer, and he is starting up Short Throw, and they decided to collab with Equilibrium, and here we are. I really like the label. It has the whole eye exam thing, you know, when you go to the doctors. Pretty fantastic. So yeah, sounds pretty good to me. This one is 5 weeks old because when I bought it, it was about 3.5 weeks, almost 4 weeks old. And on the side here, it's cut off the date, and I see 2019 and a 5, and I thought it was 11/25 because I picked this up at a mobile can release at Aurora Brew Works in East Aurora, New York. So I'm thinking, you know, they did that on the December 7th, so a couple weeks would make sense. Apparently this was from 11/15, so at the time of review, it's right around 5 weeks old that I'm reviewing it. So I would have reviewed it at a little bit under a month or right around a month, but I could not read the date, and that's kind of on me, I guess, but kind of not at the same time. Anyway, another overfill. Let's give it a pour. So yeah, it's looking like beautiful Equilibrium juice, and that's the one thing that I've said on the couple reviews. I don't know when I'm gonna post these, what order. This will probably be the last one I have from them. I think I got 3 beers from them, but they all have a darker like honey orange color, and I mentioned that, and this one's much of the same, just kind of the telltale sign of Equilibrium beer. So yeah, honey orange color, murky, turbid, the whole 9. 2 fingers of this off-white, almost eggshell white, creamy looking head, plays the role of a New England style IPA. Let's get a nose. Yeah, so very akin to a lot of the Equilibrium beers that I drink. Acidic orange, kind of that water nerd treatment. Fleshy, almost like papaya, melon type of things going on. Stone fruit, peach, and apricot. This one smells a little bit more juicy and vibrant than the other couple I've had. Wow, that does smell awesome. I'll wipe my hands because there's an overfill, and I think that's the third time that I've, the third beer I'm reviewing. Definitely overfill for you, all of them. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's the Equilibrium beer. It's cool. I gave the guys over at Nerd Sense, Sean and Mike, well, Sean specifically, shit, when we were at the 2019 Shelton Brothers Festival in Buffalo. Sean came. We were shooting a video for a Vale beer, and he was like, "Oh, it has that Vale yeastiness or whatever." And I was like, "If you say so," because I don't drink enough Vale yeast or Vale beers to understand what their yeast profile is like. And he's like, "Well, you drink a lot of other half." I'm like, "All right, yeah, I can see that. I see a lot of other half beers being similar." Same thing with Equilibrium. I don't know if it's necessarily yeast or, like I said, the water nerd treatment that Matt over Massive Beer Reviews always mentions. Whether it's the water treatment or the yeast, these all have a very distinguishable kind of characteristic to them. Yeah, just for me, it's like acidic orange juice. And it's fantastic because I fucking love orange juice. And it just has that kind of feel to it. But anyway, body mouthfeel. Body in this one's medium. Maybe a little slight over medium body. So 8.2%, right? Yeah, 8.2. And I have to look that because I'll just tell you right now, it's hiding the alcohol extremely well. So 8.2%, that's fine with me. Body, soft, smooth, relatively creamy, little bit of carbonation. There's a little bit more carbonation than the other two I had. Body mouthfeel appropriate and fucking fantastic. The taste though, yeah, that acidic orange that I get. There is a juicy, like, more to the pit though, of like a peach kind of feel to this one. There's like a nondescript, like red berry kind of tinge, which is weird. This does not have mosaic in it. A lot of times with mosaic I get blueberry, but sometimes I get like nondescript red berry. Tangerine, ruby red, grapefruit, more of like a citrus vibe. There's even like a acidic, I shouldn't even say acidic, more just like of a tart kind of guava feel to this one too. This is the one positive that I can say about Equilibrium, no matter what beer I've had from them, because right at this point I've had like maybe 8 to 10 beers from them. They're so easy to drink. And that can, like I said, that can be misconstrued to me saying that they're kind of boring. And these are like 8.5, 8.6%. A lot of the ones I'm drinking, they're triple IPA, and all the rest are big, that I've had that are like big ABV beers. But they drink so easily that it's kind of scary in a lot of respects. Mid to the finish of the palate. This is a semi-dry finish to it. Slight residual sweetness. This actually has a low to moderate bitterness. I would say this more approaches moderate than anything else. Shout out to the train if you can hear it going by. Yeah, fucking another tasty, really tasty offering from Equilibrium. Yeah, and it's funny, like I said, it's cool that I'm kind of understanding the profile of their beers to my palate. If I did this blind, would I be able to say it's Equilibrium? I think I might at this point. Or I'd say Old Nation. Old Nation is one that gives me very similar kind of feelings to the just the base character of the beer. Fuck, another tasty beer. I don't know what to say. So Equilibrium and Short Throws, 2020 vision. High 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.35 out of 5. Almost approaches 4.5. I think I would like to see a little bit more intensity to this one. I think this may drink a little bit too easy for the ABV, but yeah, I mean, is that really negative? I guess it can be looked at in a couple different ways. It might be negative because if you're drinking an 8.2% beer, you kind of want a bold, intense flavor. But then again, if you're drinking something that's 8.2 and has a nice flavor you enjoy, but doesn't drink like 8.2%, that also could be perceived as a positive. So I don't know. For me, 4.3 out of 5 for this beer. It's really damn tasty. Yeah, if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Price and availability. I paid $6 for this can, and the other two reviews of I don't know how much they charge at the brewery. Well, on Equilibrium's website, I decided to go look for this one because on Untappd, it doesn't even show this collaboration with Short Throw, even though it says on the can. So on their website, and I guess for all their releases, they point out, the ABV of the beer, the ingredients they're using, well, the hops they're using, and then they say how much it was. This was $20 a 4-pack at the brewery. So that's right in the realm of a double IPA that's New England style. $5 a can, $20 4-pack. That's right where you expect it. I paid an extra $1 because they did a mobile can release. They brought it to East Aurora. So an extra $1 a can, I don't mind paying that for something that was brought in that, was from the brewery and they're doing a mobile can release. That's fine. I heard some rumors that they are now signed to TJ Sheehan. So if that is the case, then we'll probably see more in the Western New York area, and I will review more and I will drink more because I really like what Equilibrium does. And the fact that I kind of have a feeling of their base characteristics or the soul of their beer, as Matt likes to say as well. Yeah, I pretty much enjoy everything that they do, at least from the stuff I've had. So once again, if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by, and until the next one, cheers.